Alright, now let's verify. Everything good? Alright, now let's verify. Yep, okay, we're good. Let's go here. That's not what I said to do. I hate when that happens, but thank you for letting me know. Because, unfortunately, there's not an easy fix for that one. I literally have to end the stream and restart it when that happens. And it's because my internet had a situation. AKA, I had to turn Speedify on, or else we would have had an issue. Because Mediacom alone is not capable of handling a stream. As dumb as that is. Ow, that hurt. It's working again? Beautiful. Thank you for letting me know about that.
I've definitely heard the other forest rangers mention somebody dressed like that before.
Oh yeah, my power went out during this cutscene last time. That's right.
I see. Then it looks
what
like
would be
my
a stream if I didn't have
suspicions
issues?
are correct. Who do we have here?
Traveler and Paimon. Huh? Oh, Kaya and Klee are here too. Hi, Kale. It's been ages. Kale, Yua, what are you two doing here?
So high pitched.
Well, that question's really more for Yua.
But we need to finally get some of the questing
What a
done.
coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How's the vacation going?
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Well, that was the plan.
Is it just Paimon, or does Yua not look particularly thrilled right now?
Well, since we're all here, who's up for some afternoon tea?
Oh, cool! Great idea! Let's go!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
Mm-hmm. Is that what we're calling it now?
But earlier you were...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share it with us.
Kaya sure looks like he's getting a kick out of this.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan. He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be?
Sumeru for that? What was he going to do? Enroll at the academia?
Yeah, that would be quite a roundabout way to achieve his goals.
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now. And from what I know of him, I doubt
Do you have
he has
Kai's new
any
skin yet? I do
interest in
not. I've not
intellectual
actually even
pursuits.
started that
All he cares about is restoring his clan's
the event
honor.
because I have to
Nothing wrong
do
with
this
that idea
quest
in
first.
principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about
So once I
it.
finish with this quest, I believe I can
There's
start
no
it and
knowing
then
what
get the
lengths
new
he might
skin.
go to. As a
Been
knight
meaning to
and a
do the
member of the
quest
Lawrence
for the past
clan,
few streams,
it's
but
my duty to make sure he
I've
doesn't bring harm
gotten a
to
bit
others.
distracted.
Oh, if this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Yula's
Give me
a
like
really
5 hours?
caring
Oof.
person.
Oof.
Yeah, she's the best.
So you're saying I'm in
She
for
brought
quite a
me
grind
some
once I
moon
finally
pie
get this
last
unlocked, huh?
time.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt.
You're really going the extra mile for him. He'll owe you one after this.
Now, back to you. How and why did you all suddenly show up here?
There's also a 3-part quest. Oh, lovely.
I'm afraid that could be tricky.
Now we'll get to it.
Master Tighnari is still at Partis the Eye delivering his lectures. He isn't due back for a while. But I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
I actually don't have a video for this week either. That's not good.
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert?
I recorded one when I was
guess
at
I'll
the
call her
Marty Mill,
Auntie Desert for
Marty
now.
Mill Falls the other day, but it
remember
didn't turn out the way I
Mama
wanted,
Martrasino
unfortunately.
once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true.
Well, that's awfully convenient.
Wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
Huh. A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really
No.
exist?
No, we will definitely die
I
doing it.
probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes sense to be more skeptical about things like this.
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to
Fair
search for
assumption.
this place, then please allow me to join you. My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly
So far, this has been a
suspect
pretty
that
long
he,
quest in
too,
and of
is
itself.
looking for that domain.
Alrighty.
Can I come too? I think you might need me there.
Sure, Calais.
You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be that person. Plus, it's a forest ranger's duty to bravely lend a helping hand to others in need.
We have
Yeah,
every
she's not wrong.
confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and stronger still. What say you to this, Captain Klee?
I think it's super cool. I
Yes,
read in a
defer to the
storybook
7-year-old. That makes sense.
On your own, you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group, you have a whole ocean.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Mom's
An
friend will be
ocean?
super happy
Ocean of
if I
happiness?
show up to visit and bring a whole bunch of friends
Sure, I'll go with it.
me. That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us there.
And it actually works this time. Don't we only have 3 uses for this? We're just kind of like burning them? Oh well. Please wait while we load.
Whoa! This desert is huge! Wow, what an incredible sight.
Well,
Yes.
Forest Ranger, you're not in the forest
The
anymore.
scenery is quite magnificent.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. The air here is much drier than in Mondstadt.
Well, yes. It's a desert.
This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong. Did I? I mean, I don't think I did. Nope, you got it right. It definitely wasn't your
How do you
fault.
know? You know nothing.
I said Gunjarvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Yeah, it was close.
He's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Hey, there's a chest up there and a Sealy.
Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
I mean, that's probably
Who
true.
knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
Probably splits up to search the area, but turn up empty-handed. Words are hard.
I'm so tired and so thirsty.
I'm sure you are.
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the magic invite.
Huh? How could that happen? Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Doroko will back me up. I'm innocent.
For once.
It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it.
If the domain is somewhere nearby,
Does Miss Honorary Knight have an idea?
instead of us trying to find the domain,
Ah, Paimon knows where you're going with this.
yes, we can try getting the domain to find us.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite. That is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection to it.
Oh, I get it now. Plus, I know a super special trick we can use.
Well, why didn't you say that earlier?
What kind of trick? Can you teach it to us too?
No.
Of course. Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to shout this out loud. Magic invite, Klee needs your aid. Do something now, so Klee's not afraid. Look,
Well, that's
second
convenient.
honor.
Ooh.
It looks like a bottle.
The whole world inside of it.
Effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future. You should make a note of it too, Eula.
Absolutely not. It's not my style.
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumerian mythology. So, is this supposed to be the entrance to the domain? A domain? In a bottle? Huh. Well, if there's one thing we learned in Liyue, it's never judge a domain by its cover.
But what if we want
There's
to?
one way to find out if this really is the way in. Come on, reach out with your hand.
Touch the bottle. And inward we go.
We made it! Oh, that answers that question. There's a path! I'm gonna take a look!
You probably shouldn't do that, Klee. You should probably stay close.
Look! Look! There's a huge garden here!
Incredible. It looked so small from the outside. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before deciding on our next course of action.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
Are we genies now?
Oh, you mean the one about King Deshret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before, but I struggled with some of the vocabulary. What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But I don't think there was a magic bottle in that one.
Except for the
Don't
bottle
worry,
itself.
Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running off on your own, you'll miss all the good parts.
Oh. Okay, I got it. I'll stay with the group from now on.
That was a nice way of putting it, Kaya. Credit where credit's due.
You sense it too, don't you, Kale? Something's not quite right.
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of Klee's Auntie Desert
Welcome
here
back.
anywhere.
We're in a bottle now.
Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich. We still have a long way to go. Guess we won't know until we get there. Let's keep going.
Are we Dory now? Just keep going? Just keep swimming?
Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
We're probably Dory. An invitation from afar. So this is actually the quest, right? Okay. On a certain day, you and Paimon return the Knights of Favoni's headquarters. Okay, so that's the 3-part that you were talking about. Collection on Cloud 9. Collect 30 Joyeux vouchers. What is this? Flowing Joyce Bar. Obtained after collection progress reaches 150. Okay. And attractions. Ah, okay. Night Star's Promise. Oh boy. It's like a weird Candyland bottle. It's kind of creepy. Alright, what is this thing? Lovely. Okay. Oh, okay. Target's activated? And now target's hit. Oh, she made that easy, didn't she?
Treasure.
Do
One
get
way
more.
to draw your target.
One voucher. Oh boy. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? This is like a whole thing. I don't think I was prepared for this. So now I can just teleport to this thing whenever, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, cool.
Into the wind.
I was kind of hoping the fire would kick in there, but I guess it's fine. Still served its purpose.
No one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined. Hey, there's something strange up ahead. Let's check it out.
I found a chest. Even the Lex chest only gives one voucher. Oh, lovely. Oh, this is like my own personal hell, isn't it? It's fine. Oh,
Wow, it's a big ball of water. I wonder what it feels like.
you
Can I touch
probably
it?
shouldn't. Please don't, Klee.
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it.
Don't do that. And that was the last we ever heard from Paimon. Watch out, you might get gobbled up by the water ball monster.
That's so scary. Stop giving Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know enough about our environment.
But we can't just do nothing at all because then nothing at all will happen.
I have a feeling that this could be the core that sustains this entire bottle domain. In which case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert to its original size, with all of us still inside.
That
Yikes.
could be a bad thing.
Okay. Paimon won't touch it. Jeez. Kaya, are we really gonna get squished inside a bottle?
You very well
Of
might,
course not,
yes.
Klee. I'm sure the real core of this domain is hidden away in a very safe place.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere like... over there, for example.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Well, that's not good, Clay. You should be more observant.
Wait, who goes there?
Gurgle. Gurgle.
It's the water ball monster! Ah! The water ball monster is real!
Gurgle.
It doesn't
Angry
seem
gurgles.
hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy to see us?
That was not a happy looking emoticon.
Really? You sure it's not gonna gobble up Paimon
I
whole?
mean, you are emergency food. Questioning Gurgle.
I don't think it's hungry. Are you, water droplet?
Neutral Gurgle. Also
Oh,
noted,
dear.
Gurgle
I
is a
don't
hard
know
word to
about
say.
anyone else, but I'm not understanding a word of this.
Okay.
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us!
And she runs off. More Gurgles. Well, I guess it's supposed to be a flower, huh? I have to go for a bit, but I'll jump in later. Alrighty, I appreciate you being here.
Maybe you can understand us after all.
And so we're just going to be doing cutscenes for a while, it looks like, so.
It's leading the way for us. Like the cats? How so?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes a cat will show up on the side of the road. It'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow it, you'll soon find yourself in front of a fine establishment called...
The Cat's Tail.
Exactly. So let's see where this water droplet takes us. It could be interesting.
Or it could be terrible. Also an option. Meanwhile, I have 10 minutes until this world boss starts. Which one is it?
Our bond is strong.
The wind knows me.
It's all yours.
No, sir. I mean, I've kind of already learned that both Indariel and Duriel are in Diablo 4, so... Didn't know if it was one of them. Oh, well, back up here. Also, I guess I can open up Discord here. That way, if you want to drop into voice chat, we will be there. Oh, you're already there. That works out. Hello. As I'm in the process of saying, I'll just open Discord and go to voice chat. You're already here. How's your day going for you, man? Nice. I don't think I've ever actually been there. Where is it located? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, just... I mean, I don't really go out to eat a whole lot anymore. Yup. Now, like, most places just aren't good anymore, honestly. They're not worth the money. Okay.
It went this way, right? Hope we haven't lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave?
Well, I'm always up for a good burger, so. A lot of places I get very disappointed if I get a pizza. Except Skies. Skies, I'm never disappointed.
Huh? Another strange contraption.
Lost Pizza Co.
Looking wall over there. This kind of looks
They're
like
okay.
that wall of water we saw earlier.
Interesting.
Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants our
Bobby
help
and,
with something?
my parents really love Lost Pizza Co. And I'm just like, their hot chick pizza's pretty good, but I'd rather just spend $8 at Domino's and get their buffalo pizza that I make. And in my opinion, tastes better than the hot chick.
Don't be sad, water droplet. We're here now. We'll save your friend. You bet.
Yep. So instead of doing buffalo chicken, because their chicken is always garbage. I mean, you don't get good chicken on any of these, you know. I just do their $7.99 one-topping pizza. Remove the red sauce, put garlic parmesan on, and then do
Do we need to find a key of some sort?
just
then?
buffalo sauce. And my book is pretty good. I enjoy it. It's $8.55
Oh no! Where'd it go?
for a whole pie.
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
Here, I can take a screenshot and send it to you.
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested inside.
What Kaya said, and that's where its friend is.
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
I guess I could have done a copy and paste. Huh?
We just copy what the water droplet did?
Here.
But what does that mean?
Hold
Assuming
on,
it'll
I
actually
think
go
Clee's
through.
onto
For whatever
something.
reason, my phone does not like to send you
Since the
photos.
water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism, we may be able to follow it inside simply by touching the device. The principle is no different than how we entered this bottle domain.
Fair enough.
Well, this sounds like how people die. We probably shouldn't do that, Kaya.
Then head in.
Glazed domain, Multum in Parvo. Preprint. Well, that's nice from paying from the overpayment in the other one. Like $200. Oof. How's it going, Dave? Just doing the. Finally got to this quest. We're doing that now. Seeing how long this is gonna take me to do. Because it looks like it's gonna take a while. Oh boy. Yeah, when I swapped over insurances, I think I got like 600 back when I did mine. A while. Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Huh? There's a
When
box
I did
blocking your
the one
way.
for Paige, I think I got about $600 back.
Is it a reflection of this box in front of the wall? Come back out for a second.
Okay. I see how this works. I understand now.
Aha! The box on the wall moved too.
Thank you there for the sub, Dave. I appreciate it. I keep trying to hit W to move, and that's not working well.
Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall.
This is so weird.
It was flat as a pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round.
That's one way to describe a water droplet. Good job.
Guess it makes sense.
So I went on a
Droplet's
meet and
friend
greet
is
today. I
also
wouldn't
a
exactly
water
call it a
droplet.
date. It was all right.
And they
I mean,
both do
she's
the same thing to
she was a
show
good
they're
conversationalist. I give her that. She seems
Water droplet number 2 ran
pretty
out.
mature, but she's like not feminine at all, and that's that's kind of something I want in a female. I know, it's a shock.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any
What?
physical side effects?
We just went to Starbucks, you know. The paint had been squished flat like a traveler pizza.
Quit while you're behind.
I mean, Starbucks is always the easy one.
Fine.
Yeah, like,
Well,
I
I'm
got
just glad that
the
you're
the
okay.
vibe that she'd be like
Good thing you is here to look out for everyone.
one of the boys.
Can't say the same for
You know?
though, Kaya. You were pretty quick to send the traveler inside.
Hey now, I only suggested that because I was confident that the traveler would be fine.
Water droplet, is there anyone else here besides you and your friend?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yep. You know, anyone who looks like me or my friends.
And no complaints there.
Oh, it ran off again. Hopefully this
Yeah,
is
I've
a good
noticed like on a
sign.
lot of these dating apps, not many of
Amazing.
there's a lot of very
Followers.
masculine women on there nowadays, and it's either masculine or they're just covered head to toe in tattoos. You're like, well, that's not what I'm looking for. Alright, I guess I should probably just start this mission. Go to quest. Glazed. Oh, I'm doing the quest. Okay, never mind. Follow the droplet.
Take it easy.
And the worst part is, like, I've already run out of potential matches on Tinder and Bumble. You know, the two most like prolific ones. I'm pretty sure I'm getting pretty close on Hinge as well. That's not good. Yeah. Okay, how do I break you open? Big lizard-looking guy. Okay, that is... I don't think I've seen him or heard of him. That is a name. There are adjectives in that name. Avarice the Gold Cursed. Okay. He sounds like a lesser demon. When you say a world boss, like one of those random events that pops up on the map? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it was like an act boss or something, like in Dariel or Duriel or whatever. Not just a random spawn. Because I was thinking that you could not fight Indariel and Duriel again afterward. Oh, damn it. Oh, I missed one. Oh, damn it. This is how we fail. No. Not yet. I'm in Act 3 at the moment. But you can tell me whatever. Okay, we got it. Thank God. Okay. He was the... No, Ashava was not the one I'm thinking of. The one where the kid got kidnapped? Or a different person? Was that Ashava?
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Ashava. Diablo. Let's see. Diablo 4. Oh. I have not fought him, but he looks cool. He looks like he'd wreck me. He looks like I would not survive. So did you see the campfire discussion that they had the other day? One of their... Yeah, not a whole lot, really. Not a whole lot of info. One of the things they said was like, yeah, we realized we made the game not fun. We're going to try not to do that again. Like, or, and hear me out here, revert the changes that you did that were stupid.
And maybe that's where Auntie Desert lives.
And they were asked directly like, hey, so what's up with the, like, increasing the time to leave dungeons from 3 seconds to 5 seconds? Like, some people are thinking you just did that to increase your metrics for, okay, sure. Increase your metrics for, gameplay time. They're like, yeah, we've had some people mention about it. It's something we're going to continue to monitor and assess from there. Like, completely avoided the question. Like, why did you do it? Because if it was just for metrics, that's shitty.
Thea, the situation is now critical.
Now, if you're doing it like,
Window of opportunity to fix this
so that way,
rapidly
if the
closing.
butcher spawned in,
I'm sure
they didn't
you've
want people to
noticed
just
just
teleport
how
out
much
and get
things
out
have
quickly.
deteriorated in recent
And
days.
avoid him and not fight him or, you know, not
But
get slaughtered
even
by him,
so.
not get butchered.
This is your
But
home.
no, they didn't say anything
You
like that.
really
They're just like,
want to let
yeah,
everything
we're just
go
going to
to
assess
pieces?
as time goes on.
Well, I live
you
here,
avoided the
but
question.
it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
I feel like I should expect that from Blizzard
Anyone else
nowadays.
who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place was abandoned years ago.
What is up
But
with,
just imagine how different things could
what
be
is with
if
Kokomi's
you
voice
maintain
actor?
this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical wonderland.
Did-
How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a lifeless desert.
She sounds terrible.
Oh, you're right, General. Truly, but
Act now while you still can. You have to stand up to this and break free from
Yeah,
your
I agree with
despair.
that question mark there,
The
because that does not
most
sound like
important
her.
thing is to have no regrets in the end.
No regrets. They're not allowed.
well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they?
I mean, some people might.
But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains of where to begin.
Paimon's figured out who it is. Is it Miss Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land?
She's a divine priestess. Kind
A
of.
divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
Yes, the type that would slaughter you in battle. Gurgle. That girl was saying that
doing here?
someone was eavesdropping.
We have new visitors?
Well, yes. It's that time of the year. And why do the boxes have faces
Greetings,
on them?
everyone. This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are actively working on repairs, and everything will be back to normal shortly.
I hope.
I hope.
Greetings, everyone.
Yeah, yesterday I was supposed to go to the beach with the girl, but so the plan was like when she got off work we'd go to the beach. And so she said, she's like, hey, I just got off work. I said, oh great, do you still want to go to the beach? It's been 27 hours since that message was sent. She's opened it, she's read it because it was on Snapchat.
This lady is a visitor to the domain.
So I'm
just
gonna
like
say we're
yourself.
totally going to the beach, right?
She is a formidable military general. Have any of you heard of Inasuma's
Right.
Onmyo Chamber?
The, what chamber?
Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted
Also
students
supposed to have
of
a
Onmyo,
date
though.
maybe
Practitioners
tomorrow
are
night
divided
or
into 4
Monday
classes, A through
with a
D,
girl
and
that
assigned the power of
signed
Shikigami
to,
based
so we'll
on
see.
their mastery of the art.
started talking to her when the first time when
Wait.
me and Britt broke up, and I was like,
This lady
hey, got back
famously
together the
led
X,
Class
and then when we
D
broke up again, I was like,
underdogs to
so that
victory
failed.
against the Class A favorites
And she's still
in the
talking to
final
me, so I'm
mock
like,
campaign before graduation.
okay.
An astonishing feat that few in the history of the Academy have ever achieved. Hence, formidable general is no exaggeration. Isn't that right, General?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Whoever this is not Kokomi.
Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the classy underdogs? Paimon's not completely following.
Those all sound like tropes from some Inazuman light novels.
That doesn't sound like the divine priestess Miss Honorary Knight was talking about. Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or maybe she uses a different identity in her private life, and this is the first time her friends are learning about it.
Yeah, that's probably not it, Clay.
Kind of embarrassing, but also kind of cool. I guess having someone else to introduce you is a good way to make an impression. Maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if I had a title too. Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of showing respect. My actual name is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Yeah, no.
Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General. I mean, Miss Sangonomiya?
Yeah, no. She's not Kokomi. Who is she?
Call me whatever you like, Itia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who. Oh, I get it now. It's like that story that Mom told me that time. Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland.
I think
One
I
of them's called
what I'll probably do
King,
is maybe
and
tomorrow,
some of them are called
seeing how weather goes, I might like actually start to detail the details a little bit.
So, Miss
and then get better
Sangonomiya
photos.
Must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the
Ones where I
story.
don't have to do a lot of editing to make it look clean.
Called again?
Perhaps a sage?
So while I was at the supercharger, I had brought
Wisdom
a bottle of
is an
ONR
important
Optimum No
attribute
Rinse,
found in
which is my
military
waterless
generals.
wash mix I use,
Okay.
and a couple of
Well,
microfiber
I'll
cloths, and
just
I
call you
just wiped down the whole car before I took the photos.
Fine by
Because,
me.
dude, it
Sounds
was
really cute.
it was
Coming
bad.
From you.
My microfiber cloth was just
Doesn't
black
really
afterward.
That's for sure. Well then, how should I address the rest of you?
Old friend for me, I hope.
How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you? I'd be delighted if you could introduce me to them too. Wait, Klee
Something's so fishy about this, and not just because she's the fish girl.
Okay, got it. Klee
This
wants
is
to
in
be
full
a
horse mode right
mage,
now.
The kind that flies around everywhere. Da da da. Whoosh. can be the Master Thief. Miss Honorary Knight can be... the Knight. And Paimon will be the fairy who follows the Knight everywhere.
Master Thief, huh?
So before I started
did
streaming, I
like
was trying to
playing pirates
replace
as a
the
child,
diodes
so
in
I
my solar
suppose this
panels.
is an apt
That's
role
going to
for
be
me. And I
an
must
absolute
admit,
nightmare to do.
the master part
gonna be
is
great.
a nice touch.
Hold on a second. Are you saying
It
the
started raining on
position
me,
of
so I
knight
came
is
inside
now
and decided to stream
filled?
instead, but
Yula can be the Sword Master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear
essentially
a
they're
super
massively heat
spiky
sunk
cape.
onto the solar panels.
That's more
So
like it.
I have to find some way to be able to melt the solder that's on them to pull them off.
The healer.
And so far, I have not had a good way. If you want to be the knight, we can swap. It's like my soldering iron can
Healer is a great
start to get it molten,
I just don't know if I'm qualified
but then
to
I
do
still have to get the other side molten
Whenever
too.
I'm
So
thinking of titles
what I
for
may end up having to do is
myself,
actually get
I usually
2 soldering
imagine
irons out
myself
at the
as
same
an
time
adventurer or
to melt both sides of
musician.
the solder, and
I
then
never thought I could be a healer. I mean,
grow a
it
third
feels
arm.
like
I don't
should be
know
Master
to
10
pull
Arms level
actually pull
if
the diode
anyone
off at that point.
Don't worry,
Um,
Kale. You'll
Because I don't
be the
have a
best
solder wick or
healer
anything like that, which
ever.
would be convenient to have, but not really necessary.
But you're very kind, just like the healers in Mom's stories.
You'll do fine.
And I honestly
heard
don't know
you're
if a
good with
solder wick would
bandages.
even work all that well.
Can patch up a
I've never
wound,
had good luck
can't you?
using them. Essentially, whenever you melt the solder, you put the solder wick into it, and the solder will transfer onto the solder wick. Obviously, hence the name wick.
But I'll do my best.
Um,
It's my first
to
day
pull the
filling
solder
in
away
for
from
Master Tynara.
whatever it is you're working on, so that way you can put new solder down.
This
They've
is
just
a
never worked
great
well for me,
idea.
and I also
But
don't
once
own
a
one
new
anymore
visitor
because I used
arrives,
up
they can
all of the
assume
last
your
one I had.
identity, then add in some role playing.
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Adia. There are lots of characters in Mom's stories, but you don't remind me of any of them.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here anyway, remember?
Well, I guess after
I'm
the
the
stream is over,
caretaker.
I'll go out there with the headlamp and see what I can do. Because it looks like the rain stopped, thankfully.
But you can be the mascot.
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role for Miss Adia.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work? Incredible. You've seen right through me.
You don't look happy about that one.
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty exciting to her. The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Adia. Don't underestimate your role.
Ah, alright. I'll be the mascot then.
Man, I've
That's
put
right.
off doing this
Thank
quest
you
for what,
bringing these
3
new
weeks now
friends here
almost?
safely. You can go off and play now.
Maybe more than 3 weeks.
Water droplet.
It's been a while.
Water droplet? Is that your pet name for it? I suppose it's as accurate a nickname as any.
We keep getting sidetracked, but I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament. Is something wrong with the Valyria Mirage?
Oh, yes, about that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant damage.
How did
It was as
how did it
if
get damaged?
The whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there.
Well, tell people not to
Needless
shake the bottle
say,
then.
Many
Duh.
things in the Valyria Mirage have now stopped working. Just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is in...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here, I brought the magic invite, see?
Huh? Wait, so you're...
Look how dilated her pupils are.
Oh,
She must be
poor
very
girl.
surprised.
Yeah, and not in a good way.
Just pure anxiety now.
Mom's
Way
the
to go.
one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in the desert. You live in the desert, so that must be you. Right, Auntie Desert? Ah, I see.
Oh,
So being a mage
wasn't able to kill him in time. how many showed up for it.
You're Alice's daughter. Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right
Yep.
now. Wait, that's it.
Stupid.
I hide myself away in the core
But
of the
that
domain.
nerve bothers me on a
Right there
fundamental
until the
level.
sun blows over. See you all in 100 years.
Adia's really
Oh, one
going
funny thing
through
from
it.
the
She's
campfire
like a
though.
shriveled little forest
Someone
fungus,
asked,
hanging its head in
what are you gonna do
shame.
about the necromancers? Like try and buff their
That's a harsh
minions. The response
Where
was,
did that come from?
"Oh, that's something we're actually
Desert, Clee's here to help
something we're actually pretty passionate about, or something like that." It made it just sound like they were completely dismissive of every other issue that was brought up.
And another deep breath, and all your worries will fly away.
Like, yeah, we didn't care about all the other shit you brought up. Cleet's right. Many hands make light work. As a knight, it shall be my honor to render my assistance.
Don't you worry. Lady Fix-a-Lot
No, I
over here
guess
has a
we're not.
good track record with this kind of thing.
Well, I'm useless, but it looks like that won't matter with all you capable people around. Fantastic.
Don't put yourself down, Adia. You're great too.
I can't move my
Thanks
chair
for
because
your
Izyan has
encouragement.
insisted on putting his
Anyway,
foot
for
directly
the
under the
time
wheel.
being, please talk amongst yourselves.
Having you horse mode.
That'll give me some time to think
Come here,
things
fluffy
through
jerk.
and maybe make a start on,
You been a good boy?
delegating.
Whoa, you popped. You popped. You did a snap crackle pop. You my little Rice Krispie? You're wide enough to be one. Thank you. What do we do? Oh, we have to talk to everyone now. Let's start off with grabbing this waypoint, wherever the hell it is. Right there. So I would say I'm actually really impressed with my my 3D printer, the Sun Lewis 8. I think it's been able to print PETG like without any issues. Most printers really struggle with it, and it's just like
Feeling nervous, Kale?
trucking through it. Like
Well, it's your
it's a little
first time as a
stringy, but
guide, after all.
PETG is always stringy, so that's normal.
Oh no,
But like
not at all.
printed beautifully,
Just,
nice and strong.
Still settling into the role. So
So,
I was thinking about how to
hopefully it
talk
keeps
more
doing
like
this.
Master Tainari.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to
PETG
start
has
with
a
their most
notably higher
common
melting
turns of
point
phrase.
than regular PLA,
Oh,
so you can
okay.
actually use it in a few
In
more
that case,
applications.
Put that mushroom down. Now, it's highly poisonous.
There
Printed
you
out a
go.
couple things for Bobby,
With
and
just a
so
few
he's
simple words,
been playing around with
you've
that.
captured your master's
Past few days
personality
making servos for
perfectly.
light switches
Anyway, what about your
that can be
role?
controlled by a Home
Won't
Assistant
you
or
mind
Alexa.
being the master thief? It doesn't sound like you're one of the good guys.
Maybe not.
And he
Until
also
you
asked if I could
factor
make a
in that
part
I
for him
only
for
steal
the
from
Tesla
enemy.
that actually holds part of the
I think
skirting in
that's
under the
enough to
hood.
make me one of the good guys.
So I had to
Don't
3D
you?
model that and then print it out. And
Uh,
I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with
Fair
myself.
point.
I pretty much did a perfect job on it, which is impressive because my 3D modeling skills are not the best. But I'm learning. Alright, who are you for real though?
Highness General, Miss Honorary Knight says that you're from Watatsumi Island. What's it like there? There
I guess I need to torch this thing a little bit to get some stream off. The printer that I would love to have costs like $1,200. It's
Are
insane.
there fish in your family? Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Miss
insane.
Mage, but I'm just an ordinary human. I have lots of great stories about Watatsumi Island, though. Come on, let's enjoy the scenery while I tell you all about it.
Alright, now where's the last person I need to talk to? Oh, Eula. I don't really like Eula.
Who else has visited the
A lot of people are
Valerian
really
Mirage
excited for her
recently?
rerun, and it's
There was
no desire
someone
to pull
from the
forth.
academia who came not long ago. A Kasharawar scholar. Blonde hair. Architect, I think. He was a huge help, and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always grumbling to himself, he was extremely diligent in his work. What a kind person.
I'm probably gonna be spending a
I
lot more
could
time
tell
out
there
at the
was a
beach
sensitive soul.
well, for
lot like
supercharging the
me.
car nowadays.
Sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that.
Because it's also a
I'm,
bit
of course,
closer
a
than
very
Crestview was too, so
strong
it's kind of
and
convenient.
resilient person. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then Miss Sangonomiya. Unfortunately,
Oh, come on.
everything here suddenly started
We'll say
changing
the Marty
before I
Mill
had the
Falls
chance
were
to be a good
they were
host and
nice.
show them
I'd go
around.
again
Do
for sure.
you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north.
It's a little bit of a
after the
drive, but
incident.
not too bad overall.
It's a pity we're having all these issues. Oh, if we could get everything working normally again, I could probably locate him in an instant. Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here.
Alright, now what do we do? We wait for cutscene hell to go
You got
through.
an update for us? We've all caught up with each other.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here.
She's pretty happy with this mascot role, huh? I'd say that she is.
Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier.
Oh yes, we did
Following
see the
a
Central Hub, you're
major
correct.
incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying. 4 components, I believe, which has caused the Central Hub to
Oh,
stop
lovely.
turning.
Now we have to go find those 4 components, don't we?
Oh, so that thing's supposed to spin?
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here. Oh, I've done such a terrible job of taking care of it. It's so embarrassing.
Yes, it is. You're correct. Very embarrassing
Everything's
indeed.
gonna be okay. So, we need to fix the big wheel up there. And to do that, we need to find the missing parts.
Right.
I will say, I had to air out my
do know
car
where
after I
one of
got
the
back, though,
parts
because it
is.
definitely
It
smelled
landed
like wet
not too
dog.
far away.
Because
But
it was
the rest all
by no
landed
means
in
dry by the
different
time we
areas.
got in the car.
I'm afraid you'll have to go and look
Man.
for those. Now, as the caretaker and your mascot, I shall announce your respective adventure duties.
You can just be yourself if you want. No need to force the whole role-playing thing.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I was thinking
I
that
think
maybe
the only reason you said that,
Swordmaster
Kale, is
Eula
because you don't
and
like that
Healer
you're just
Kale
the
could
healer.
investigate the northern zone, if that's okay.
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so I'll try my best to fill her shoes.
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
Can you make stained glass with
Master
resin?
Thief Kaya and
Yes,
Mage
we've already
Queen,
assessed that
If
before.
you could earmark some time in your busy schedules to search the west zone.
Earmark? What does that mean?
It just
Have to
means we
sand this a little
mustn't
bit.
forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our general, Miss Sangonomiya, and our knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections, please come with me to retrieve the first component.
I wonder if we're gonna get to play as Kokomi. Understood.
All right, well, if
I
anyone
mean,
finds
in
anything,
3 days we'll
come
pull
back
for
here
and have her,
and we'll
hopefully.
regroup. Please take care while you're out
Sure
on the
hoping
road
so.
and look after each other.
We almost have a
Especially
guarantee
our
for
little
her.
mage here.
We're very close.
You got it. I'll take extra special care of Kaya.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. You two, please follow me.
I'm just getting covered in PTG over here.
I remember seeing it
Alright.
just behind the central hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, oh, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
I assume there's something up here.
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
No, that's not what I was expecting. Ah, there it is. I say Kaya comes in, or Kazu comes in handy for exploring things. Able to actually jump? How convenient. Who would have thought that would be like an actual useful skill in a game like this? What's that? Oh. 14? Dear
Time to
God.
go.
I mean, like, obviously all characters can jump, but he has like a super jump.
Time to go.
Okay, where are the next ones? There's 5 left, and I don't know where they are. Oh, right there. Kind of wish they'd like show these things on the map, but no, can't do that. That's overrated. Keep heading towards the first First cause location. I can't talk today.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
I see everything. Yeah. Our bond is strong.
One with nature.
At least there's a lot of chests in here. Too bad we don't really get a whole lot from them.
Offering.
Now, I will say the girl that I've been talking to, that I was talking to a little bit initially when me and Britt first broke up, she is actually very feminine, so that's a plus. Very feminine.
Hey, so I've been meaning to ask, what brought you
So
here
she has that going for her, but we'll see how things go.
Well, things have quieted down in Wakatani Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world.
Yeah, we'll see. How did that not work? Oh, that has a barrier on it that hasn't spawned in, doesn't it?
Further than usual to really
Oh,
broaden
no,
my
it worked. Okay.
horizons.
But there's one on that
Well,
one,
that's
so.
one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
Alright, all that for a single chest. Very well.
Easy money.
Eh? Why did you send me something? What'd you send me? Oh. No. Sorry. We're not doing that. One of Bobby's ex-girlfriends just sent me something on Facebook Messenger. I was like, eh? Hey there, Luca. How's it going, man? Coincidentally, her name is also Brittany. Trying to get me to play Monopoly Go or something. I don't know. Oh no, we're gonna fall. Oh boy, wait boy. Alright, so where are we go? I've gotten distracted again. It's doing something else. Somewhere over here. Why are there so many bubbles? Can we not have bubbles? Bubbles would be better if they didn't exist.
Okay,
Alright, more cutscenes.
This is the spot. Now, I'm sure you're both wondering, but where's the component?
Well, yes, that is exactly
There's
what we're
nothing
wondering.
here. Oh, where could it be?
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that works already.
Yes, that's the one. There goes my big introduction. Showing people the ropes is supposed to be my job. Oh, I can't believe I'm being shown up by a Hydro Eidolon.
Cheer up,
Eidolon.
Idea. The Hydro
That's a
Eidolon
word.
can give a basic demonstration of how to use things, but beyond that,
I
it
need something
can't
smaller that can
communicate.
shove in this.
That's where you come in. Your
Just not
descriptions
gonna
can
complete that
explain
sentence.
everything in full, vivid detail.
Good looking Kaya skin?
How persuasive
Wait,
Kokomi can be when she
there's luck
really
involved?
wants to.
Hold up.
Sometimes having a genius strategist around really comes in handy.
I see how an eloquent speaker can persuade others to not only agree with them, but do things for them.
Oh, well, if you put it that way. Well then, just pretend like you've never seen it before, and I'll tell you all about it. This is called the streaming projector. Everything here in the Valurium Mirage was made using this.
So it's gonna be like a roulette or something? You need to collect 100.
Is
Oh,
place an item in the projector.
Lovely.
And you can
Yeah, you
construct
get
a
like one per
corresponding
chest.
item based on the shape of the original and your imagination. At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions are still operable.
basic functions like shining light.
Okay, not quite that basic.
One
At
per
the
treasure chest, and
moment,
there's a
it's
balloon
only
you
able
can
to show
unlock 4.
two-dimensional
Yeah, I found a
objects.
couple of the balloons
I
so far,
call
but not
them
many. I
preprints.
think I'm up to like maybe 20.
Think of it like a sort of draft
Maybe.
or blueprint or something.
Alright, that one's ready to go.
So you're saying the component fell into the preprint?
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. While I'll be out here rooting for you by doing a motivational
I
dance.
actually have not seen the outfit at all.
Really?
So we'll see what it looks like when I get to that point.
Sorry. I feel like I have 2 left feet when I try to dance. I guess I'll just find a place nearby to sit
Man, Paimon
and
had
wait
no
patiently
confidence in
for
her.
you.
Being Paimon over here with that face.
We'll handle everything from here.
Oh. Alright, so let's see. Now that I see how this works. Okay. That looked pretty simple so far. I don't trust that.
Doesn't look like the component is in here.
Wow. I was not thinking that was a an elevator. Move.
Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back out.
What is this thing anyway? Some kind of gear?
Well, yes, that's exactly what it is, Paimon. You're so observant. Way to go.
And why is it so small? It
'Cause you're
doesn't
small.
look like it belongs in that huge wheel.
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that it's definitely one of the components. So that leaves 3 more components missing.
Every journey begins with a first step.
I still have to do the new quest thing
we'll
that
have to
popped
get
up.
started.
Was it yesterday?
And things should keep going smoothly from here.
You really think so?
Of course. Trust the general.
I suppose you're right.
Just don't trust the general for insurance.
She did manage to defeat Class A at the Onmyo Chamber, after all.
You,
I have not
you
heard
need
good
to keep
things.
bringing that up.
Anyway,
In
thank you
fact,
for all
I've heard a
your
lot
help.
of things, and
I'll
every
take
single one of
this
them
and
is
start
negative.
trying to repair the central hub. You 2 may as well head back to town. Oh, why am I so
Like,
clumsy?
they pretty
Once
much
again,
won't
I have
pay
no help
in
at
any type
all.
of insurance
The
claim.
least I can do is try and handle the actual repairs.
Same. I mean, I feel that about most things insurance, but you know. Alright, so we got a little balloon over here somewhere. Where is it? I mean, insurance in general is typically a scam, so you know, there's that. Oh, there it is. Totally missed the balloon. Did you insert your D4 yet? I mean, technically yes. I just have not played. I have not played since the update, but I did get the update downloaded and installed. I'm not gonna lie, the update kind of like disincentivized me from playing more. Okay, I saw a chest somewhere over here. Where was it? Oh, there it is. Ow. That is painful for no good reason. Hey, quit licking the paw. You know better. Don't look at me like that.
Into the wind.
All right, this'll do.
Just keep tapping the F key. It's gonna be the first button on this keyboard to go. You weren't supposed to go in the water, genius.
Everyone hold hands.
One with nature.
Gotcha.
So how you said that they nerfed everything, and I kind of like I heard what the nerfs were, but they didn't really correlate with me because I've not played most of the characters.
All right,
How bad is it? I mean, it already took a long time to kill enemies. Oh, you are an enemy. I did not realize that's what you were. Well, you're gonna die now. Really bad on wizard? Oh, well. I don't have Harry Potter at the moment, so we're doing okay. I mean, I did create one, but we haven't gone very far with him.
It's all yours.
I know Mr. Llama was very unhappy about what they did to wizards, but it did not really translate my mind at all because I don't know anything about their skills really. I do have to say, I like how teleport worked. I wish the cooldown wasn't like 12 seconds or something stupid, but I did like the animation for it. Oh, that's way the hell up there. Ugh. I don't want to climb that. That's annoying. Collect 18 particles. Oh boy. I usually figure, you know, listening to someone that professionally plays the game or plays Diablo games in general is probably a pretty good resource to actually like listen to about how good or bad a nerf is. And he seemed very unhappy, so.
Easy money.
Yeah, I know they nerf vulnerable a lot, which actually makes it more important to have it, which is dumb.
I'm just a little confused. You mentioned that the water droplet showed you how to use the projector? Can you
Because,
tell
like,
me a little
the
bit
way that
more
damage
about
works in Diablo 4 is
so
A,
curious to know
convoluted
what
as hell,
happened.
but
sure.
it's multiplicative. And if they wanted to nerf
I see.
vulnerable, instead of just lowering percentages, what they should have done, because they didn't change the bucket that it stays in for the damage multiplier.
Well, that didn't
So now
last long.
it still does the same amount of damage, but you need more of it, so you have to farm more items, making it even more important as Snaffix.
Oh, so you saw it
If
back
they
when
want to
it was
nerf it, they should
still
put it into a
working?
different bucket to make it less required.
Yes. I
Because
arrived
that's the
here a
reason they
little
lowered the
earlier than the rest
percentages,
of you.
was because they wanted it to be
Exited the place not
less
long
important.
after I
Like, well,
entered.
you backfired.
Like
You did it
Adia
wrong,
said,
guys.
It felt like the world was flipped upside down. I don't know how else to describe it. And I certainly don't want to experience it again.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components are returned. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought that maybe the
Diablo
hub
is
can work
like
just
a
fine
farming
without
style
the other
game.
three.
You don't need to use your brain to play,
Wishful
but they make
thinking
Diablo
is only
4
going to lead
and nerf
to
it like so
disappointment.
hard to farm.
Let's stick
Yeah,
to
and
the
like
plan. We'll
the
get there.
some of the legendaries are just so rare. Like you will never ever see them in your standard playthrough, in even a extended playthrough or multiple runs.
I was sure
Like
we
the
were gonna be
grandfather.
the first ones back.
Supposedly it's like a 1 in a
How'd it go?
billion drop rate or something now. Mission complete. Where a night sword goes, victory soon follows. And things like that are not
I doubt you'd find many other
fun,
knights of
because
such
like you
caliber
can't
even
trade the
among
item,
knights
so
of
whoever
Olympus.
finds it just has it on their
How
account.
about our
Woo.
master thief and mage? Did you find anything?
You bet! We made a huge
I
discovery!
don't know.
The place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't see anything past it, and there was no way
Like it doesn't
around.
incentivize me to farm.
But then, just now, a huge canyon appeared out of nowhere, so we hurried back here. It appeared just now? Come and see, Miss
Like personally, I
Armand,
still
Let's go on
enjoy
a
Diablo 2
canyon
more than Diablo 4.
adventure.
Especially since D2R came out, like
I'll sit this
Man.
one out. I I'm beat.
I'm kinda
after
tempted to
trying
play a
make
bit more,
those
actually.
repairs. I need to take a
Fair is
break.
fine, and some new players cannot even kill
Miss
Lilith. If you're not
General, you
beating
should come
Lilith in past
too.
World 3, how can you
Just
farm?
hide behind
Yeah?
me and give me smart advice while I
I know,
protect
like,
you.
I hate
Wonderful.
with a burning
It
passion
would
the
be
fact
an
that
honor to
enemies
serve as
level up with
advisor
you.
for our young mage.
Because you never feel like you're getting stronger. You never feel like you're making progress. At least I don't. And I feel like other people share that sentiment. Like, when I play a video game, especially an action RPG, I like feeling like I've made progress and I'm stronger. Like, take Genshin here, for example. I started off, I was really weak. I could barely beat some enemies. Now, my team is overpowered as hell, and I slaughter things. Now, I do wish that I could increase difficulty a bit more, get more experience or more drops or whatever. But have that as an option. Don't make it to where I have to have enemies that are the same exact level as I am at all times, period.
Take it easy.
Like when a fallen still takes me 30 seconds to kill, that's an issue. You know? Like, that's not okay. Okay, well, he just jumped off the cliff. That didn't go the way he planned, probably. Rude.
Take it easy. A chest full of valuables.
Get back here, I need that.
And a trove of potential clues.
Where am I going? What am I doing? I got distracted. Well, there was a thing I could do. It was fun. I was blowing stuff up. Right? Like, I am really sad at how much I don't enjoy the game. Like, it's kind of fun. I will say, like, playing with you and Luca, like, that was fun. And I can't say that usually about most games. Like, a lot of games are less fun in multiplayer. But no, like, that was more fun. And so I have to give them credit there for making it more fun with multiplayer. But the way that they made it more fun, I don't like. And they can use a knife to nerf some characters and make it balanced, but they use an axe to nerf. Yeah, pretty much.
Here it is!
Ooh, I think I pulled a muscle in my pec. Ow.
Before.
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound.
What?
Like something mechanical turning.
Phasmophobia?
Ka-chuck, ka-chuck, ka-chuck.
What?
Could it have been the central hub?
What is that?
That would mean this canyon appeared after it started spinning.
Hey, you, oh. New guys, huh?
Oh, let's take a look.
Oh, hey!
Ah,
I
that's,
didn't realize anyone else besides Adele lived here.
Phasmophobia.
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face
Oh,
since
this
everything
game.
started falling apart here.
I've seen things about it.
Excuse me for asking, but who are you?
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after the
Magellan?
zone.
Did we just find Magellan?
Well, we used to.
Why do you have
until
glowing
this whole
eyes?
domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Idia is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Really? Huh. I assume that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her problems will magically disappear on their own.
I mean, that's kind of what's happening.
for
Someone
her.
is coming in to solve her problems for her. What's up,
Anyway,
Liz?
I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all conked out.
Conked out?
What?
How? Would you
You
mind
look so
elaborating a
concerned
little
for no
us?
reason.
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Not quite, no.
I'm Mage Klee, Idia's helper.
A mage? You?
Yeah, it's more like an explosives expert, but close enough.
Allow me to explain.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better, I guess. Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Oh? And why is that?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail
Right on.
tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them.
Trying to think of-
Did Dia bring you up to speed on these things?
You work Wednesday, damn. It's a stream projector, right?
Yep.
Let's go and see if you want to go to
Basically,
Morrison's
we
streams
need
with me on
something that we
Wednesday.
can put inside that'll make a card for us.
Because it's supposed to be good weather.
What? Can it be anything as long as it looks like a
Wednesday.
car?
Yeah, you can put it that way.
Yeah.
But one other thing is that it has to be compatible
Yeah.
with the
That,
tracks.
that's. I realized right when I would say, it's like,
Something like
Um,
a sedan chair, maybe?
what days again are you off? Monday, Tuesday?
But I'm not sure we have all the materials required to build one of those.
Okay, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Any ideas? That would solve the issue of materials.
Wood's no good. A rickety wooden cart would be too dangerous.
Do I put up Frances? Yeah. Those are all terrible days to go
Hey everyone.
because
come
there are
and see
usually
what
people
Clea
there.
made.
I made a cart.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing work, Clee.
Whoa! It fits a track like a glove
And
too.
like, because Morrison's the free one,
Plus, it's a heck of a lot
you
cuter
get
than
the
ones
real
that Dia
shiners
made.
there on the weekends, man. Well done, Clee. Who's a clever mage?
I just
And make it
wanted
as
to
condescending
give
as
it a
possible.
try, and suddenly, boom, there it was. Paimon's got
I feel like Chelsea would love Clee.
What exactly did you make your cart from, Clee? I used Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh no. Please don't.
Not so.
Is there a problem or something?
Yes, there's
not,
definitely a
then let's
problem.
get
That thing
ready to
is
leave.
built out of TNT.
This cart is made from,
Few. Tiny bit, not too much. I took it in high school, learned a good bit from actually playing Diablo 2 as a teenager, and kept up a little bit with it over the years. You going pretty well yourself, Mika?
It's a bomb or something, isn't it? Yeah, I gathered from your conversation that Jumpy
Ew.
Dumpty is a little more
That's like my
volatile
personal
than
hell.
the cute name suggests. It's okay though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material.
I mean, I would be too.
So to be more
I
specific,
don't do well with cross
while
goblins.
different materials have different properties, most of them aren't transferred to.
it's okay. No need to delve into the theoretical
Yeah,
stuff.
kind of obligated.
I just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish
Oh, that's not
of
good.
Starfell Lake. Huh? Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment, we need a hydro idol.
Well, that's always a win. How old are they? Oh, well, just give them video games.
Okay, she's
Yeah,
ready to
there's that.
roll. Hop in.
Who wants to take turns? Is this about to be like Donkey Kong carts from 1996? Yeah. I finally got to it, yeah. Oh, Diddy Kong Racing was amazing. I've thought about actually playing it again recently, but emulating the N64 is an absolute nightmare.
Check it, too. Woo, woo! Yeah! I'm gonna call it the choo-choo cart!
Nice. The bigger issue is the
Track is
controller.
damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further.
Because those controllers,
Looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this
where they
domain
actually have a
starts
Hall
as
effect sensor in
preprint and
the
only takes
in the
shape after
joystick.
being
Yeah,
illuminated by
I've
the
seen that.
streaming projector.
I've thought about actually getting a
The
couple
hydro
controllers and
idol that
retrofitting the
forms
Hall
the
effect
traxxer has been
ones in
trapped
there,
the print.
just because they
So
work so
someone
much better,
needs to go into
and
the
then they don't have the
preprint to
issue
rescue the
of
hydro
drift
idol,
like the
right?
well, originals.
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble!
That's the hydro idolin's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke, then we'd be seriously stuck.
Aha! So for step
speaking of used game stores, GameStop is not doing well. They are, like, borderline about to close all stores. It's getting worse.
Any volunteers for step 2?
Leave that to us. We know what to do.
I don't know if you've heard, but Best Buy has done massive layoffs over the past few months. Does she? I don't buy anything from GameStop anymore. Yeah, I haven't gone to a GameStop in God knows how long it's been.
So
The last time that
was locked up in that chest.
Sure, access. The last time I went to GameStop was back when Keith still worked there, to give you an idea. So it's been a while. I think that's been 3 or 4 years, maybe longer.
We saved 2 water droplets now. Whoa. Water droplet just transformed into some new trash.
That's
Good.
honestly
Let's
a
keep going
good
then.
question. I blame the education system, actually. Because they got the original, what was it? Oh, God. The old Macintoshes. I mean, they were in all the schools. And let's see, when was the PS4 released? I mean, that's usually what Turner does anyway. November 15th, 2013. It's been 10 years. I mean, that sounds about right. But yeah, I think because... Oh, God, what was that old Macintosh computer in schools? Like, no, not the G2. We all know the G2. Which one was this? God, and now I'm just feeling old. Always. That's the best way to do it. Well, regardless, I want to say Uncle Joe. Yeah, pretty much. I want to say that the school system buying those old Macintoshes that we used to play the Oregon Trail on and learn basic typing things, and then with the G2 with their wonderful marketing, and then the innovation with MP3 players with the iPod, like that kind of was one of the bigger things, because then everyone else just had to play catch up like Zune did. What? How do I what? How do I destroy things? Oh God. Well, I was not paying attention. There's a phone that was covering that. So the way that my screen is set up, I have one of my phones in front of me for me to view the Kick chat window.
Hey, Ferdinand, you mentioned that you managed this.
And that covered it perfectly.
Did you mean that your brothers are water droplets?
No. The hydro.
Gotta go
Are like
fast.
helpers here.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
As for my brothers, well, those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
They might. Have you tried? Damn it, I'm off by 1. Okay, well, I guess I gotta go back then, huh? Challenge failed. Piss off. One of the minecart challenges. Or whatever this thing's called. Oh, back we go, because I didn't realize I could hit Q and E. I do kind of want to, like, actually become fluent in French. I think that would be fun. That's a weird sentence to say. I may still remember some Russian. I'll take that. Hello, Privyet. Cactila. What was it, Corazon? But why are we still going? Why didn't we stop? Apparently. We're just going all the way back, man. Is Corazon good? Horosho? And then Dulce Vidania's goodbye. The easiest one for me to ever remember will be bicycle, which is just Bicyclopedia. Like when I was doing Duolingo, it was like bicycle, Bicyclopedia. Like, oh, okay, sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, Bicyclopedia. Like, it's just bicycle with pedia on it. Are we gonna stop this time? Nope. We're just gonna keep going. Alright. Well, I'm ready this time. I'm ready. I've prepared. Oh. Damn it, I tried to hop out earlier and I didn't. Oh, I guess I tapped it. I didn't hold it. So it's the stupid boat again. Got it. I mean, the music is wonderful. I'm getting like some serious Super Mario Galaxy vibes from this music. I would totally be on board with that. Though I was kind of expecting more of like a steampunk type music from it. That was worse than my jokes. So am I.
Easy money.
Exactly. No shame. I mean, like, now that I'm back in the dating world, I have to, like, freshen up on my terrible puns just to make all these girls facepalm.
One with nature.
Remember to walk back to unlock the chest. Oh, God. Oh, so many chests. Okay. Yes. Always.
Follow the wind.
Pretty much. Mika, knock knock. The chicken.
Hey! Our bond is strong!
Sorry, I got in battle. Anyway, you went to go, make the...
Time to go.
Oh, mess up. Oh well, we'll do it later. I'll remember tomorrow. I'll do it then. My stream.
Since there aren't benefits to a life of wandering.
Really? I got 2 Dendro, what are they called? Sands. No, I was doing Emblem of Severed Fate. I know. Yeah. So not one I would really want Dendro on, but you know, see, easy 1 ticket. Fair point. Oh, we're doing loop-de-loops with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Clee can fly just like Paimon now! This is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies!
Well, I'm not allowed to get out of the thing right now. So, falling is most what I do. Yeah. I mean, that seems like a fun time. Why not? It's overrated anyway.
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's
Wait.
go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
Hold up. Genshin, Impact, Ferdinand, voice actor. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Not touching that. Nope. Just not going there. This is... It annoys me. They're not telling me who his voice actor is. Like, he kind of sounds like Chris Parnell. And I was trying to see if that's who it was. But Chris Parnell doesn't have that much of a voice range per se. He tends to keep the same voice for everything he plays, so maybe not. It's slightly off. Never needs it. Slaying it! What's his signature? Ooh, that's a decent chunk of crit rate. Nice. Oh, this is not where I should have been going. No, it's too late. I've already committed to this. Because I gotta collect the orbs. Sounds about right.
It's all yours.
When did I get my first Hanar? It's been a while. Oh god, we have a stork. I think I'm at C1. Oh no, I'm still at C0. He was my first Dendro character. And I mean, like, that was a pretty decent introduction, but he was very much single target damage, which was not what my team needed at that time. Yeah, I didn't get Calais for a while. What is going on? Why are you... The game. Doing the stuff, huh? Is that the technical definition there? Okay, making sure. Oh, thank God. I mean, that's a fair reason to be sad.
Counts.
I mean, there's a whole subset of the community that loves long ears. I'm just sad that his voice actor got removed. I mean, for good reason, but that's not the point.
The wind knows me.
He was a perfect voice for him, and it's... Oh, well. How am I... Oh.
Into the wind.
Yeah, because they've made an effort to purge the ever-living shit out of that. I realized. I was wondering if they would actually just let me do it and just be like, congrats, you're stupid. Fair.
The wind knows me.
Pretty much, yeah. That is actually a bit surprising. I didn't think they would let me. Yeah, no, I know better. No. That is not a lot of diversity. Alright, am I missing here?
One with nature.
Shivishu. Are those technical terms?
Time to go.
Oh. I mean, some people like that.
The wind knows me.
Not what I meant.
A fateful offering.
Sure, you can follow me, person that I went on a date with 7 years ago. Why not? If I remember correctly, it was a pretty good date. I don't remember what happened. I don't know. Probably. She probably started talking to someone else. Oh, well, it looks like you're married, so you probably should be following people you on dates with, but whatever. Some person who just followed me on Instagram. Yeah.
Everyone hold hands.
Get with me.
The wind knows me.
But the wind knows me. Okay, where the hell am I supposed to be going? I'm lost. Okay, right here. Here we go.
Oh, there's another spinny thing.
But there's another
here.
spinny thing here. It's so big.
Big. But
Again.
not as big as the one we saw in the middle of this place. That one was huge. I bet it's something super important. I remember what Kaya said earlier. Very good, Klee. You're using
Yeah, I'm
what you
thinking
saw earlier to make
Wednesday I'll go to
observations.
Morrison Springs,
Like a
bring you guys
real
with me. Let him
adventurer.
swim around again. Bring my wetsuit so I can swim with him because it's cold as shit otherwise. And then have my car smell like wet dog again. That's part
Originally,
of the
all
course.
you had to do was flip this switch and the junction would rotate. But it seems
I mean, I'm
Jeremy
pretty
still
used
hasn't
to
fixed it yet. Sure talks big, but when it comes to actually getting things done,
Nope.
Is this Jeremy you mentioned one of your
Nope.
brothers?
You know me and Cole don't work, man.
yeah.
I am a
When I
pansy.
talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start with the station. But he
Though I
said
do
we
need
should
to
start at the
find
junction.
Something to do
Really,
with the
it made no
small
difference which one we
wetsuit
started with.
for a
But
girl.
He just had to turn it into a huge argument.
But I
He
actually
always
don't know
treats
any
me
girls
like
that are
I'm a
Brittany's
fool
size
and disagrees with anything I say.
because she was a size 0.
Let's see what he
So
has to say now that I've already fixed the tracks.
not many girls
Well, if
will
you
fit in
ask
that
me,
wetsuit.
You're clearly a sharp person, Ferdinand.
Nope.
Yes, finally someone who can recognize
Wouldn't fit
that,
Chelsea anymore.
rather than just shrugging off my
Because was she like
ideas.
a 3?
Come on, let's make our way to the junction and see what he's up to. I bet he's still fretting over what to do.
She's still pretty small. I don't know girl sizes. I know it goes like 0, 3, 5, 7, or is there a 1 in there? Pretty much.
Sometimes
God.
I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy.
So is she a
You should
1
have
now?
seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way.
Really? I thought she was a 0
Lucky
back then.
for us, we stumbled across
She's
his
always been
domain.
tiny.
Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Really?
Still stuck here just as I expected.
Huh.
Well, did you make any
Well,
progress?
you can tell I'm bad at this.
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the Hydroidolans fix the junction and then make a
Okay,
new
so
card.
Chelsea's
After
really
that, we
small.
can use
She's
the
always been like
junction
really
to-
tiny and petite and oh,
Wait a
she's-
minute, how did you get here? It's like a lot of
I have no
effort
concept
me
for
to
what a
climb
6
all
or
the way
7
up
is, I
here.
guess.
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. Those travelers must have helped you.
I look at yeah, see, that's really weird. I would have thought a 7
You
because,
never
like,
get
I look
anything
at
done on
Kirsten.
your
She's
own.
a 7,
You always get
and
someone
she
else's help and then try
she
to
makes
take the
Chelsea
credit for
super
yourself.
tiny.
You're one to talk.
Yo,
What have you managed to accomplish, huh? You were here just moping around all day.
oh boy.
They
Did they
started
go Super
arguing
Saiyan
the
on me?
moment they saw each other. But aren't they supposed to be brothers?
Me?
I mean,
His
I-
brother? Hardly.
I know they're something of energy because they have glowing
All right,
eyes.
Jeremy.
So
That's enough.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing anyway.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all focus
Still
on
really
the
sounds like Chris
situation at
Parnell.
hand. Any personal problems can be settled later.
Fine.
I have a funny story for you about Culver's I cannot share on stream.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
It was a date,
My name's Jeremy. I'm one of the people responsible for taking care of this area.
but it's not a
I
stream
assume
friendly
you're
date.
the ones who helped repair the tracks. Thank you very much. It means a lot.
Pretty much.
No need to thank us. We're
She
just
was a
trying to help
she
the
would have been a
DA
great
restore
girl,
the
but
domain.
she was very adamant on having children, so for obvious reasons that did not work out.
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area below.
Them again, huh? Seems the hydroidolins are really important around this place.
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the domain too.
You're not wrong. It's so weird. Like, I'm 34, and I don't feel like I'm 34. You know? Like, do you ever just think you're like, oh man, I'm old?
All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Right? I mean, for your age, like, it goes a lot
So
quicker.
maybe it's time you give credit where credit is due.
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything, we should be thanking these travelers.
You.
I mean, for
Well,
your age, there's a lot of experiences
either
that,
way,
that happen
you're not the one
in a
getting
very
any
short period of
credit.
time.
You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never actually get anything done.
And what about you?
Well, I
Don't
mean,
forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one
I'm-
time you impulsively
I'm only
tried one
5'8",
of your
so
brilliant ideas.
a lot of people are taller than me.
Speaking of Hado, wasn't he with you?
So,
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least
So what are you,
looked
like
to see where
5'4"?
he was before you left?
Hey, come on!
sounds about right.
You didn't see him either, so what's your excuse?
Was- What'd you say, Kyle?
Klee?
Exactly. What's wrong? You don't like seeing people argue?
I don't get it. Nobody
I don't know, like,
did
when
anything
I think about myself, I'm
Why
like,
are they
I still feel like I'm like 23, 24. And then, you know, I get up from the chair, I'm like,
Just
nah,
don't
I'm
like
definitely
smug
old.
attitude, that's all.
Who are you calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's making such a big fuss right now.
Go on.
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself.
It gets worse.
Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew. Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes. But in my experience, family issues can be the toughest to resolve.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi.
But it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry.
So you're saying he was in the latest Bud Light commercial?
You shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look for your brother Hado?
Ah, right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around this rental twister. We would have to use the junction to send the cart to another area.
Pretty much.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us
No.
find him?
As long as you promise not to argue.
Oh, all right.
All right. So do you remember? What was this? 2015, 16 when they had the might have been 17 when they had the leg press competition in the gym. All right, so you know I came in second place in that, right? Well, no, because you didn't get anything for second place. So they did it based off of gender, and that was it. So they had the female side and the male side. So you have me. Okay, for everyone here on stream, I am 5'8", 150 pounds. I'm not a big dude. I maxed out the machine, which I don't know how many plates that was. I think that was 6 plates on each side. Did 13 reps with it. That was all I could do. And I was informed the next day that, sorry, you did not win. I was like, oh. The dude who beat me was the size of the mountain. This dude was like 6'8". A beast. Dude, when I tell you, I felt like a child next to this guy. He was gigantic. Pure muscle. Easily like 350 pounds. Just this wall of a man. He only did 1 more rep than me. He's the person who beat me. I was like, you know, look at the two of us, and I think maybe you should like give me my own prize and like, because it was like $100 you got. I was like, maybe we should not be in the same league here. That is not a man. That's a titan. That's a giant. That's not a human anymore. Yeah, exactly. Like, or at least like in the same foot barrier. So like 4 foot to 5 foot, 5 foot to 6 foot, 6 foot to 7 foot. He would have been in the top barrier. Dude was gigantic, and he was the only person who could do more than me. However, it was really, really hilarious because he was like, he walks in and says, "Go, oh, let's do number 2." I was like, "Oh, hey, that was me." He's like, "What?" Just looks straight down like, "Huh? You?" I was like, "Yeah, that was me." He was like, "How?" Like, you could see visible confusion on this dude's face that he almost lost to me. Because I'm not a big dude at all. I'm so tiny. However, you obviously know this very well, but for those of you on stream who don't know, I've been doing gymnastics for literally 20 years. Back then, it would have been about 16 years. And gymnastics is purely a leg-based exercise. And I could jump very high. What would you say like my max backflip was? Like around the 6, 7, 8 foot height range? It was up there. Yeah. So my legs were insanely strong for a very long time. They're still very strong even without flipping all the time. Yeah. If I would have known that he was only 1 ahead of me, I would have cranked out 2 more. Like, I would have found the strength. And the thing is, like, they're like, "Oh, well, how much weight do you want to put on there?" And I was like, "Oh, just max out the machine." Which, they laughed. Of course, like, "Psst, you?" Like, they did the whole straight look up and down my whole body and laugh. Like, okay, first off, that's rude. Like, no, you gotta work up to it. We don't want you to hurt yourself. I'm like, trust me, it's fine. I'm good. And so, of course, they didn't believe me, and so I worked all the way up to all the plates. So by the time I got there, I think I'd already done like 10 reps before I even got to that point. Rotate the track blossom on the screen to change the track the choo-choo car is traveling on. The color of the flower beneath the larger track wreath shows the destination of your present track. What? Oh, I'm gonna hate my life, aren't I? Use the wooden board within the platform to check the destination of the track the choo-choo charts are traveling on. You can open up your map to check the distribution of choo-choo chart tracks in the Valerium Mirage. Oh god. What? The torrential twister in the southeast. Violet southwest. Aquamarine is cave to the east. Where am I trying to go? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
Is this where I want to go? I don't know. I'm so confused right now. I don't know what's going on. There, we have a thing happening. Why don't I just spam both buttons at the same time then? And the funny thing is, like, I went into that competition going like, there's no chance in hell I will win anything. Because, you know, like, I've seen some of the guys that work out at the gym there. Namely, that dude. I was like, yeah, there's no chance I will be even remotely close. But to learn that I was second place to that dude, I was like, I feel pretty good about myself. Feel pretty proud of that.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
I remember that one too. I didn't enter. I'll be lucky if I can still hit 225, man, okay? I'm not that strong. Yo, what's up? Hado! He's a blue, so he's just water.
Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations as soon as I saw a cart come zipping along.
No.
Now that the tracks, station, and carts are all repaired,
What does blue
we're
mean?
about ready to reopen Torrential Twister.
Sorry, carry on.
It'll be good to see my design back in action again.
You're in no condition to be out running around like this, Hado.
I mean, that checks out. Why not?
Yeah, but these are unusual circumstances.
That's true, but you should stop to think things through.
Exactly. If there's anything that needs to be done, you can just let Ferdinand and I take care of it.
You and Ferdinand?
Do you remember?
Together? It would be a miracle for you two to do anything together without fighting.
Hey,
What's
that's
blue
between
mean?
Jeremy and me. No need
God,
to add fuel
I-
to the fire, okay?
I lost it.
I'm not
I will
trying
have
make
to
trouble.
record. I'll put it in
Just
Discord
saying.
later. It's just glorious.
Hey, Ferdinand.
Someone likes you on POF.
Don't worry.
That's gonna
We're
be
not
a
arguing,
hard
Clee.
note for me,
We're
dog.
Just, discussing some things.
Like 7 of me can fit in that, and that's not okay.
Are you and Jeremy worried about Hado? Why don't you just talk to him about it?
All right, enjoy.
Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he doesn't ever criticize me.
I think maybe.
You're right.
I don't know.
But our relationship
Well, I mean, they're
is
probably
much
open. I was
better
thinking maybe
than
tomorrow I might
these
go to
guys.
Planet Fitness and start my membership.
Well, our situation is a little different.
Really? How so?
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen.
All right, let's see. Chris Parnell,
As his
Genshin.
brothers, we
I
have to
failed.
help him.
But it doesn't look like you're helping.
Huh?
Maybe Klee doesn't understand everything. But my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy, not to make yourself happy. Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you ask him what he needs?
Klee's right, you know. You three need to open up and talk
No,
things
I mean, they're
through.
not telling me who it
You
is.
are brothers after all.
It really bothers me inside.
I've always cared a lot about you, Hado.
My
Just
beacon
like when we
mic
were back in the desert.
comes with a
You suddenly
with an audio
passed
mixer,
out
but you
and
could also
Jeremy and I
use.
started arguing. Eventually, all three of us ended up in this domain. I'm just worried that something similar
There's
could
another
happen
program.
again. If you were to pass out and with nobody around to help you,
I know, but this domain is nowhere near as dangerous as the desert. I was thinking that if I could handle these problems myself, then you two wouldn't have to argue about anything. If it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the time,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't
Then
have
they
always been
opened it up
such
to
a
other
burden
things.
on you two.
What kind of microphone do you have right now? Or do you just go through your headset?
Guilty, Hado? This was our choice.
Yeah,
Three of
that's.
us love
I know that
adventuring.
still
No one
shouldn't
is
be
a
an
burden
issue.
on anyone.
Because, I
Isn't
mean,
that why we came up
you
with
have
the
one
idea
input
this
for
area? I would do the thinking,
input.
Ferdinand would use
One
his
input for
muscle,
input, derp.
and you would-
One for
Draw the
output.
blueprints
So
and
that should
build
be it.
tracks. It'll be a safe way
You can
to see
also
all kinds of
use.
amazing
I mean,
scenery.
voice meter is
Yes,
an
that was the
option, but
plan.
voice meter is a little difficult to use. That is not a good idea. That's how
Hey,
people are
what are
gonna
you
have
trying to
issues.
say? You make it sound like I've only been trying to talk myself up.
The choo-choo cart is great, Ferdinand.
Really?
You know, Clean, having the car zip
Virtual-
along the tracks
maybe it
was
is.
my idea.
Yeah, VB cable, I think is what
What
it
an
is.
amazing idea. You're so smart.
Yeah, so if you use VB cable, you can have multiple
Do you want to ride even more fun
sources,
carts?
but you should be able to do it with Wavelink.
Let's ride more. Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
And Clee's loving it.
Klee hasn't realized it yet.
I mean,
But her
this
innocent,
shouldn't have been an
childlike
issue
nature
because
is very
it should just
powerful.
be picking up for
Inspire and even
an
help
audio
heal
source in
others.
general and not
Hey everyone,
require the actual
please
physical
come with
connection.
me.
But
we need to get the
I mean, it could just
hydroidolin in the cart to help us.
Wavelink could just be its own little pain in the ass. I do recommend getting an actual microphone. I mean, it just makes things a little bit nicer at times. Though I have to give your microphone credit. It actually works really well for a headset mic. This way? Yes, this way. Oh god, I have to swap. Oh, more. Nice. We are in a flower. And if we do the podcasting like you were wanting to do, we have to figure out a good way to set all that up. So if you want to come on by one of these days, we can see what we can figure out. Zhao. I mean, they're not really necessary right now. I would say hold off for the moment because if we do the podcast idea, I'm gonna have to get an XLR mic and have an audio mixer with an XLR interface so that way I can have multiple mic inputs. So we'd want to wait anyway in that regards.
Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
I guess I should grab that. I mean, there are ways that we could do multiple USB mic ones, but it gets a little finicky and funky at times when you do that,
It's all
so I try
operating safely.
not to.
You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all.
Uh,
It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to climb mountains and traverse many places.
do you do face cam when you stream?
Huh?
Or do you still just say...
Doesn't it mean a lot to you? Are you sure you want to give it to us?
Yes,
That's fair.
Of course. Please take it. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us together.
Well,
Even
say
though
that's
it's
something I don't have to worry about.
It's even more important than rope. We can always hold on to it through tough situations.
Huh? I helped?
Yes, Klee. You are a big help.
Even bigger than that huge thing in the middle of this place?
Yeah,
Yes.
not a bad idea.
Much bigger.
Wow, that's huge! I'm so happy.
By the
I
way,
mean, there was
have
that
you
one
ever
streamer
seen
who
anything
was
like the choo-choo cart in
doing the
outside
thing on
world?
stream and she got banned for 72 hours? But also, female.
Today was the first time I rode anything like it.
Is that so?
What's up, Liz?
I guess I'm not surprised. Seems you won't find Torrential Twister anywhere else.
Man, I'm like
Be
breaking
sure to
even
come
the
back
past
and
couple of
ride the
days.
choo-choo carts
It has
again
not
while
been
you
good.
still have the chance.
I have to go fix those 5 panels, solar wise. I'm using every last bit that I'm making right now. pure ring. How much you end up having to pay? That's not bad. 10 bucks, huh?
Oh, this is even higher than I
Yeah.
expected. The drops are pretty steep too. Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell.
Hey, Pinky Schley, how's it going?
We won't tell anyone.
Oh, wrong button. Whoops. Was not paying attention. Yeah, once I finish the stream here, I'm gonna have to go out in the dark and try to solder solar panel stuff, so that'll be fun with the headlamp. Yeah. Love the choo-choo car. I love the music of the choo-choo car. New tracks have been created.
Like Klee's having the most fun.
Yeah, like some serious Super Mario Galaxy vibes from these tracks. I'm not supposed to kill them. Whoops. Hey, we got 100. Alright. Now we don't have to worry about the rest. We're still gonna take him out, because why not? Yeah, I was trying to do earlier, I mean, it's raining, which didn't help my case, but was just having trouble melting the solder enough, so I'm gonna see what I can figure out how to do, how to make it work. Because I need to replace, like today I only made 37 kilowatt hours.
Like a real mage now.
I missed again?
Guess
Oh god, what did I miss?
sorta makes sense. Wait. but
Oh,
if
you're talking
being
about the one that I
able to
didn't
fly
jump up.
makes you a mage, what does that make Kaya, since he's here too?
Well, yeah, you have quite a few
Kaya's just the
west-facing panels, right?
master thief. Don't you remember, Paimon? Oh, right. Guess it slipped Paimon's mind.
Sorry
Oh.
to bother our
I-
young mage.
I
but
thought it
there's
was...
something a master thief would
That's
like
not
to
bad then.
report.
Yeah, I was thinking you
Do
had
you still remember
10
our
west.
mission?
And I was about to say, well, yeah, that's gonna be terrible because
I was having
we
so
had
much
no
fun,
sun
but I
for the
only
latter
had
half of the day.
spot.
But no,
We're
10 east would
supposed
have
to
been
be
fine
helping
because it was
Adia
nice
look
and
for the
sunny this
missing
morning. So
components. But don't worry, I've already got one.
You mean you snatched
good event
it
for
when
those who
we
can't make
weren't
it to
looking?
amusement parks for the summer. It is too hot to go to an amusement
didn't
park
have
in
to
the
go
summer
that
right now, man. So down here in
fact,
Florida, where
the
we have
component we were
amusement
searching for
parks,
was actually that orange rope.
for example, today the heat index was
Anything,
104,
you
and
could
it's
say
still
it came
70%
right into our
humidity.
hands at the right time.
You could literally
Let's head
pass
back
off me
and give it to
exhaustion within
Adia.
an hour.
Aw,
It's a
do
pretty
we
table.
really have to go? Okay.
Though one of the girls I'm talking to is
Even though I
actually
want to
in
keep playing,
Disneyland
I know
right now.
Adia is really important.
So
And that's our wise
she had
mage.
fun today,
Don't
but
worry.
she also mainly just got
Tonight,
drunk.
You'll be able to see stars in the water
You're not
and
missing out.
watch fish dance in the sky.
Today she went to Magic Kingdom, but
Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is completely blank and her lip was trembling while she was speaking. Maybe we should have a rest for a while.
you shouldn't push yourself. We're in no rush.
I thought I was keeping my
Oh,
composure pretty
Kokomi
well.
doesn't look like she's doing well.
Don't worry. My mind is always spinning. I'm used to this. We should head back to Idia. How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you
What's that?
energy. After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the fish in the water
That
have
sounds
all
fun.
disappeared.
Like to fall in winter, less people. Supposedly right now, Disneyland has the lowest turnout that it's had in years, even lower than COVID.
Smiling about, Kokomi?
So
Uh-huh.
kind of neat.
Oh.
Where's Wolf's Lodge
Nothing
located?
at all.
I can't say that. Wow, that's not too bad. How far up is this thing?
Into the wind.
So I was informed by this girl, her name is Mallory, if I were to end up dating her, that I would be required to go to Disney World because she loves it. So I was like, well, I mean, if you're paying, I don't care, I'll go. But I don't have the kind of money to go for that. Yeah, I guess technically I do. It's just, that's not something I would waste my money on, you know? But she's like an annual pass holder, which is insane.
The wind knows me.
It's expensive. They're like $1,200 or something.
Brings a smile to
Yeah.
my face.
Like, she flew there. So I mean, that makes it like she's literally going for today and tomorrow and then coming back. Like that. No. Well, to be fair, she said her best friend lives and works at Disney. So like she also has lodging while she's there. So that makes it more doable. It's not like you're just going down there, you got to rent a place and all that. Or at least for her. So that makes sense. But yeah, no, that is... Still wouldn't do it, really. I mean, oh god, we're gonna die. And it's... I'm alive! Answer is C.
Bond is strong.
Like, I wouldn't mind experiencing new things, but like, go more often than not. And Ook, you miss a very valuable opportunity to say, insert Johnny 5 noises. From the famous movie Short Circuit, circa, was it 1994? Oh no, sorry, 1986. Wonderful film, by the way. And they had a sequel, which came out in 1988. Highly recommend, if you can find them. They're probably on streaming services. Johnny 5 is alive!
Easy money.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't mind doing more things like that. It's just, I don't... For me, things like that don't hold value. It's like what we discussed the other night. Like, if I'm going with someone else and letting them enjoy themselves, I'm going to enjoy the experience far more. Okay, what are we talking about? I'm alive. It's a very beloved movie. I was gonna say famous. I don't think it's famous. Not very famous anymore. But a very good movie from the 1980s called Short Circuit. The Short Circuit 1 and 2. They're excellent movies. Highly recommend. It's about a robot that gains sentience. And is not evil.
All right, this'll do.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good way to put it. Similar... Think of it as like the basis for WALL-E, which I'm sure you've seen. Most people have seen WALL-E nowadays. Yeah, very good movie. Highly recommend. It's probably on most of the streaming services. Well worth the $4. Or however much it would be. What am I doing? I've gotten distracted again. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That message. Yeah, it's just been so damn hot lately that my AC is just not turning off. Like literally 18 to 20 hours a day, AC running. Trying to write a rap while struggling. Yeah, that sounds about right, sadly. Let's see. History. Well, it just shows 24 hours. Yeah, okay, fine. 24 hours straight. Fair enough. You guess I could set it to auto, but auto is... I don't like auto on this thing, on these mini splits. It does not work the way I want it to. Like, I need to figure out a better way to program this thing to make it more efficient. $20, huh?
Into the wind.
The bond is strong.
Okay, where are the other dots? It's a little easier to make a rep from Subway. I mean, Subway's gone downhill, so probably don't want to be comparing it to there, but, you know. Now, if you want to say Firehouse, there you go. Oh, it is up there. Okay. I'm really bad at this. I forget what I was saying. I was just kind of rambling in my own mind there. Now what's... Oh, making my AC more efficient. I need to figure out what's going on. Like, so there's one way I can do it with comfy mode, but I don't really like that method. That may be the better option, though. The last one's in here. Like, if I keep it on cool, it does a better job of maintaining a temperature, but it also tends to just stay running. I'm like, okay, well, you could stop doing that. So, like, I have it set for 78 right now, and for some reason, it is 72 in my bedroom. So, I guess I need to adjust that. But here, let me comfy mode temperature. Let's do 79 to 80. Set you to 78. I mean, for the most part, most of the time I'm comfortable at 78. I don't know if you remember when I was at Millbrook, but I used to keep it at like 82. It was bad. There we go. Set you there. Set you to 78. And now, in theory, you should turn off. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to just keep doing that. That seems to be the most efficient way with the AC. I just don't like that method. Because it causes the AC to have to actually turn on and off more often, which of course puts more strain on it. But less power. Keep finding more chests. Oh, here's one right here. What are we doing with this? Hi! Hydro Eidolons want to play hide and seek. Could they not? Oh.
One with nature.
Found you. I mean, I'm assuming you're one too, but... Are you one? No? Come on. No, it's the barrel. I'm dumb. Precocious chest.
There aren't benefits to a life of wandering.
What are we up to anyway? We're up to 23,280. Okay, so that just cut 600 watts off my power, so yeah. Guess I'll just keep doing that. That is the wrong thing meant to open. So 23,280. Divide by 160. We've got 145 and a half wishes. Plus 5. Plus 4. So 154 wishes. So we're still not quite at a guarantee, but we are very, very close. We will get Kokomi. Jellyfish Girl will come home.
The wind knows it.
Dissipate. Every little bit counts.
How do I check how many of these things I have? Probably here. Alright, so I've got 61. Oh, that's what his outfit looks like. That's a good outfit. They're right. Okay, we'll get 30 primos there. 30 primos there. Now we just need to keep going. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I pulled wherever this muscle is, my pectoral here. Ew. Been working out more, trying to get back into it, into some sort of rhythm, you know, some habit. I just wish I had a pull-up, not machine, but pull-up thing here, you know? A pull-up bar. I had the one that went in the doorway, but my doorway expanded. Not ideal. And so I fell. If you're wondering, it kind of hurts when you fall out of one of those. Oh, 0 out of 10. Don't recommend. If you're wondering. But yeah, so literally, you know, mobile home, of course. Not exactly the best built thing ever. I haven't rebuilt this wall yet, so it doesn't have reinforcement. It literally bowed out and the whole thing fell out. I was like, oh, that hurt. Could we not do that? Thanks. Unfortunately, I was kind of prepared for it to happen because, you know, you always know to be cautious when you're using those things, or at least any smart person does. So when it went, it was a somewhat graceful fall.
Any good news? Oh, don't tell me. You've taken care of all the problems and now I don't have to do anything?
You won't be disappointed. Yep, we took care of everything.
We even rode the choo-choo cart. Do you want to come ride too? But maybe you'll have to wait till tomorrow. I'm a little tired now.
Seems she had a little too much fun and now she's about to crash. I think it's time for a rest.
Good idea. I think we could all use some downtime. Thanks for giving me some energy, Klee.
About an hour and a half, 2 hours worth.
Then we'll see you later.
Yeah, I'm actually about to wrap up here and call it quits. Bye, Klee.
Bye, Miss Honorary Knight. Bye, everyone.
I thought they had that on, but on it. Let's see.
Well, it sounds like our young mage enjoyed herself. I'm so happy that she had a good time. So, back to the missing component. Did you bring it?
You bet! Kaya said that the missing component was this orange climbing rope.
Ah, it just occurred to me that you probably ran into the three brothers while you were in the canyon. If I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were taking their sickly younger brother on adventures when they ran into a sandstorm and ended up here. They were all arguing with one another when they first arrived, but it wasn't long before they broke down and were huddled together in tears.
You have to go to your account summary page.
They sure must have a lot of energy to keep up their bickering and adventuring every day. I'm a little worried about them, yet quite envious of all that energy.
The little weird Battle.net icon, Battle.net menu, and then account.
Yes, I've known them for quite some time after all, but I seldom go to that area. You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no use for it until we have the other components. By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned, but I'm afraid they weren't able to make much headway. They mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of here, once you have all rested up.
That's not what I wanted. Understood.
Now that I've told you everything, I'll go rest. I'll go and check on the situation in the remaining two areas.
No, I don't see it there. Account details. No, that's wrong. But that's
No,
fine.
it's all right. You've already accomplished a lot today. You should rest up.
Apparently that's only for WoW. Okay.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch.
Apparently, you can type
help you out.
/played while in chat, and it'll show you the time for that character. Right. Right. Wait and check. I already played Diablo 4. Apparently, you can go to d4armory.io, log in with Battle.net, and click on your character, but it's not Blizzard affiliated. It's not 100% safe. You can log in, then change your password just to be sure if you really want to know. Yep, with you there. Like, this could be a no from me, dog.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time.
Alright, so I need to do all of my other daily stuff here. Oh. Hey. Oh. Well, we're not going to claim that yet. No point.
Study and practice.
What do you have in mind? There you go. So last night was a pretty good night. I went to, speaking of Domino's, that's why I had for dinner last night. And they messed up my order, which is always wonderful when they do. So, it's a very simple order. I asked for, my buffalo sauce. They forgot the buffalo sauce. This happens usually once a month. I typically get my pizza once a week. Once each week I get one. And every time I just call them like, hey, you guys forgot the buffalo sauce. And they always know. They know exactly who I am. And so I walk in, they're like, oh, we forgot the buffalo. I was like, yeah. They're like, okay, we'll just make you another. So get a free pizza. I have 2 pizzas for $8.55. It's wonderful. Yeah, it's apparently, so I didn't go for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I did my order. And they're like, oh, we were wondering what happened because we hadn't seen you in a while. I was like, oh, we just wasn't getting pizza.
I'm impressed.
Like, didn't realize I was that noticed. But apparently I am. Because usually I do the curbside delivery, so they know the Tesla. Like, and a couple of the kids there, they're very excited about Tesla. Like, oh, they talk to me about my car whenever they hand me my pizza. I'm like, apparently there aren't many of us. No, I will say one. No. Yeah. I love how that's what everyone knows about them. There's one thing they know. There's one really cute girl that works at Domino's. I've been thinking about asking her out.
Everyone hold hands.
But I don't know. I mean, she knows exactly who I am. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing.
One with nature.
I don't know if I would say if I'd go that far. She just knows who I am and what my order is. Ow, son of a bitch.
Take it easy.
But she's just this tiny little thing. She's maybe 5 feet. Super tiny. She's cute. Alrighty, man. You have a good one. It's nice speaking with you. Take care. Oh, we got a frog.
Take it easy.
Frog. Might as well collect these calla lilies. Alright. Where does it go? Oh, this way. And then after we finish this, probably can be where we call it quits for the night so I can go do some work on the solar panels. Since it's nighttime, the safe time to work on them. From what I was gathering, it's actually pretty safe to work on them even in the day for what I have to do. But I'm still not really comfortable doing that. I've been shocked a few times with these panels. It's not fun. It's 250 volts at... I don't remember how many amps. I'd have to check. I think it's like 15 amps, 20 amps. It hurts. It does not feel good. Made my whole arm go numb, so quite a bit.
The wind knows me. nature.
I hate this one so much. Alright, where is number 4? Way up here. Alright, that's not too bad. Is this Genki? Yeah, man, that really hurts actually. I don't know what I did. I mean, I know what I did, just don't know how I managed to do it. I haven't really felt like I've been stressing the muscles when I've been working out. I need a little bit more weight. My dumbbells are only 52.5 pounds, which is not all that much. Pretty sure I'm able to do 70s now without an issue, but I don't have 70 pounds. 70-pound weights. Which is one of the reasons I actually need to go to a gym.
Stand with me.
Into the wind.
Busted.
I don't like going to the gym. There's always so many people just like not even doing gym stuff when they go. They're just in the way. Like, do your workout, GTFO. I mean, if you want to hit on people, like, I'm cool with that part. But don't do it in front of equipment. Like, go to the side. Away from people. Did I see a Sealy? No. But I do need to go to Windrise. Grab my crystal flies. No! Get back here.
Time to go.
And we'll work on the quest more probably tomorrow.
Follow the wind.
Really? Really, game? Whatever. Okay. Yeah, because we've got 90. Let's go do a Pyro Regisvine. I don't know how many of these I have. I still need for, what's her face? Zhongling, but no reason not to spin some of the resin here. Maybe I can do 2 of them today if I get lucky. Let's take a look. Zhongling. Ascension, we've got 16 out of 12, so she's gonna need 20, right? Oh no, she's gonna need. Let me go to 80. Oh no, I still need a lot more of these. Okay, yeah, let's slaughter Regisvine a bit.
Stand with me. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, well, he died quick. Yeah, we still need so many more of those. Alright, so let's go to Mondstadt, go to the Adventurers Guild, and then we'll go to our teapot. He probably won't respawn in that time frame, actually.
Take it easy. Add Astra Abyss.
Add extra applesauce to you too.
Thank you for completing.
But I'm thinking we'll stream tomorrow night as well, because as far as I know, I'm gonna be free. I could be wrong. As far as I know, I will be. And if I am, then we will just stream tomorrow night for a bit and finish up more of the questing we've got here, because we still have to do this event, which we only have a week on. This one we still have a lot of time, but I'm not really a fan of this area. 20. We don't get anything for that one. We already did all of our test runs. Yeah. I guess I could do one of these real quick. Be on tomorrow? I'm thinking I will be, yeah. There is a potential for a date tomorrow, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. It's going to depend on how she feels when she gets back, because she's flying in from South Florida. Okay, where's the wreath?
Uglay, you're up!
I'm so confused. Okay.
Stay put. Don't be scared. Uglay, you're up. Stay put. Uglay, you're up.
Oh, that didn't count? Come on.
Don't be scared. Stay put. Don't be scared. Stay put. Don't be scared.
Oh, come on. I don't think I like this.
Stay put. Uglay, you're up. Don't be scared. Stay put. Don't be scared. Stay put. Uglay, you're up.
Oh, this is dumb. Okay.
Stay put. Don't be scared.
Oh, well, that works. Okay, we got 90 points. Knock the slimes into the vine goal by using Jesus' charge attack or item skill to score points. Okay. I mean, this is interesting. At least it's a neat play on the everything. Oh. Okay, that just yoked them across the whole screen. Noted. So it's a weird form of soccer. Got it.
Bring it on!
Bring it on. Ooh.
Fracture!
Whee!
It hurts!
Yeah, I can just kick. That's right. I forgot about that. I'm dumb. Wrong way.
Fracture!
Do I get more points if I just get like all of them in at the same time? It's kind of slow pace, but it's neat nonetheless.
It hurts!
Oh, we're done. Okay. Burst, break enemy shields. Use Kazuha's unknown skull and Elmo will burst, break enemy shields, and instantly defeat them. To challenge all receive a cooldown reduction, constantly regenerate HP. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I know how to use Kazu at least.
The wind knows me. One with me.
Oh, jerk.
Into the wind. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my night. One with nature.
Well, this is easy. That was quick. Exit. That's it. Yeah, kind of fun. I'll take it. We're gonna mute it, right? Yeah, okay. Sure. Challenge rewards. Hey. We'll do more of that tomorrow. Right, let me go take on the Pyro Ridges Vine again. Well, actually, let me go to my pot first. Teapot. Go to the mansion.
This realm is true.
If you ever...
There are plants to harvest. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I think so. Also, next time I stream, whether it be tomorrow, ow, that is a sharp piece of plastic, or the next day, because guaranteed I'll be streaming Monday if nothing else, but I think I'll be streaming tomorrow too. We'll do Spiral Abyss. Because I need to do it anyway. There we go. Just get that back. Horse dog over here. I also need to play some more Diablo 4. Let's also think about streaming Toho New World, because I've been enjoying that on my own. Do a, what's it, Marissa playthrough, I think it is? I don't remember.
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Into the wind.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
I don't know. I don't think there'd be a whole lot of viewers for that, because it's kind of weird game, but I'd be having fun, and that's ultimately at the end of the day what matters when it comes to playing video games, right? Because I don't stream for the money, I stream for the joy of playing a video game. So it works out. Streaming is actually my excuse to play video games most of the time. Alright, let's go back to Mondstadt so that way we have a good central point tomorrow. Grab our last bit of you. Claim the other one next time. All right. So as I said, that is all for tonight. And so the plan is to stream tomorrow night, but we will see how things go. And until then, thank you so much for tuning in and have a wonderful day and or night.